Welcome to AG's Ace. The good news is that javelin thrower Annu Rani has qualified for the Tokyo Games, and she has done that on the basis of her world rankings, which is the good news. Let's take a close look at what the competition will be in Tokyo, who are pitted against her, what are their records, and what chances does someone like Annu Rani have to make a podium finish. So there are quite a few elements involved there. Now, national record holder in the women's javelin throw Annu has secured her Olympic ticket through world rankings. Recently, at the National Interstate Athletics Championships in Patiala, Annu had failed in a final bid to breach the Olympic qualification mark, as she could produce a best effort of 62.83 meters to win the gold there, and she won it quite easily. There was hardly any competition, but the Olympic automatic qualification mark was 64 meters, so she was still quite a distance away from that. Annu Rani won a silver in the 2019 Asian Championships besides a bronze in the 2014 Asian Games. She also had qualified for the final of the event at the 2019 Athletics World Championship. So what are the best chances for Annu at the Olympics? There will be top 12 in the final. So top 12 competitors will be there in the final of the Olympics in this event, and they will get six throws each. Her first objective would be and should be to get into the final. Then the next step is to ensure that she remains in the top 6, which is a big achievement in any case. The final has 6 throws. Understand that. The final event has 6 throws each. Usually most participants adopt a conservative approach in the final bay. So what that means is that they usually don't go flat out or try to break the world record. What they try and do is they listen very closely to their own coach, who advises them that of the 6, maybe you go flat out in the first 2 and then adopt a more conservative approach in the last 4, because there might be some overstepping. So the main thing is that if a thrower messes up on the first 2 throws, because if they are going flat out, there is a risk of overstepping, like I said. So if that happens, then they have 4 throws left. And if the previous 2 are fouls, then the more ultra-conservative approach comes into play, and that needs to be factored in. Let's take a look at the overall records. Now, Barbara Spotakova, she holds the women's world record at 72.28 meters, 72.28 meters, set in 2008. She is a 2-time Olympic champion and 3-time world champion, as well as the current world record holder with that record of 72.28 meters. So Barbara is from Czechoslovakia. She is currently 40 years old. Then there are 2 other records which was set by Menendez. She has retired. So the first one was the World Championships athletic records, and that was 71.70 meters. Then Olympic Games records at 71.53 meters. So Menendez has retired. So let's take a look at the current competition. So the current record holders include Kelsey Lee Barber from Australia, Kristen Husong from Germany, and Vivi Liu from China. Kelsey Lee won gold at the 2019 World Championships, and her personal best was 67.70 meters, and that ranked her 12th in the overall list. So Kelsey had 67.70 meters. But the bigger threat is from, and obviously the favorite of the tournament is Maria Magdalena from Poland. She is the main threat with a personal best of 71.40 meters, huge, and set in 2021, which is this year. This is the 3rd best result in the history of the women's javelin throw competition. So obviously she is the favorite to win the gold. Maria Magdalena, remember that name, from Poland, with a personal best of 71.40 meters. Now, coming back to Annu, she herself says that she is a work under progress, and that has been more or less endorsed by Dr. Klaus Bartonietz, a German biomechanics expert who works with national campers along with the chief javelin coach Uwe Horn. And he said he was closely monitoring her throws and admitted he was not very impressed at Patiala. She needs to add more pace to her run-up. Annu needs to come into an active impulse stride, to come into a good throwing position, he explained. Her arm is going deep, making the javelin tilt up. It has to be corrected. The arm up and the javelin down. The javelin should ideally be around the eye level. Now, going by how derailed athletes were due to the pandemic, even if Annu reaches the finals and hopefully gets into the top 6 for now, it would be a huge victory for this athlete from Meerut, who has beaten several odds to be where she is. And absolutely, we wish her good luck. Entire India would be backing her. All eyes would be on her. On her. Good luck, Annu. Hope you make a podium finish. Even if you don't, if you are there in the top 6, that itself would be a huge achievement. And let us not forget that. Thanks for watching AG Says.